Welcome back, ladies and gents. As you can see, we got started. So, what we know so far, we picked it up knowing head gasket. How bad is it? Didn't know, but it's really not bad at all. So, yeah, we got that set up. Whatever, we'll get to that. But yeah, it's up on jack stands. I guess the way I feel like it would make sense is if I do, I guess, basically an inspection. But I mean, do suspension checks and stuff. I know what's bad on this already, so I'll show you how I know that. So, oh yeah, we're gonna be doing some major surgery on this. I mean, it's not bad in color, but yeah, we'll get to that. So, yeah, we planned on the surgery, but actually seeing it, it's like, well, yeah. All right, so let's get to. All right, I'll save the bad one for last. How about that? So, checking suspension, ball joints, which is like control arms, bushings, steering, basically the arms, inner outer tie rods. Try not to sound technical because I hate when people try to sound technical, you know what I mean? But I guess I just gotta use the technical words or whatever. So we're checking inner outer tie rods, ball joints, bushings, motor mounts, those types of things. So we'll start ball joints, tie rods. So now it changes with the type of suspension because it's not a truck. I mean, most cars typically follow this. Well, I can't even say most cars, whatever. So the suspension on this car is the McPherson. So basically it's just the spring is on top of the strut, which is normal these days. Like that. So that type of suspension, you can check it this way, just car jacked up off the ground and like this. So I'm gonna do it again, up and down. You probably won't see anything, but then I'll go front to back. That's up and down. Now, front to back. Up and down, the ball joint has no play. But when I go front to back, I can feel it pulling where the ball joint mounts. And inner tie rod, this guy goes into the rack, and as you can see, that boot is all ripped up anyway. But yeah, display feels inspection. All types of leaks, but cheap fixes, just dirty fixes. But it's just, what are you willing to do? That's all it really comes down to sometimes. Okay, maybe I'll start it up. Yeah, like I said, so the exhaust is rusted about like right at the back of the cat, over the cat bolts up, so I could just do a little more welding. So yeah, super loud, whatever. Sounds like a Subaru. So, didn't have the radio, but we were doing a little digging on the HVAC. Door doesn't go all the way, so this stuff is already apart. Yeah. 5 speed. Yeah, I'm pretty much done with the walk around now, so. What do you want to do? Yeah, so figure that out. Alright, back. Got regrouped. So the plan is, like I said, we know, or we're told, head gasket, so we've been checking that, but wifey's under there, Becky's under there, checking the leaks. So what do we think?
Water pump's definitely leaking. It's weird because the oil leaks look like they're really bad around the head gasket, not out where
it is like super close in there.
Yeah, like it's like really heavy on the inside here.
Yeah.
And then the outside here is pretty dry compared. Do they leak oil from the head gaskets when they're bad?
They leak oil from everywhere. So, head gaskets are leaking oil. Gravity wins eventually, I'm pretty sure. With having them sideways, all your gaskets basically sideways in a Boxster motor.
I mean, the valve covers probably aren't great, but I really don't think they're leaking that bad.
Yeah, it might just be coated in oil.
I think it's mostly the heads.
So, we decided on how we're gonna do this. How we're gonna do it.
Motor is coming out. Just the motor. We're gonna leave the trans in. So the radiator has to come out to have enough room to separate it from the transmission. And then we're just gonna pull it with the cherry picker, get the motor out, and as a full assembly harness, all the accessories hopefully still on, and then tear it down when it's out, replace all the gaskets, take it down to the heads, clean everything up, and put it back together with new gaskets, maybe new timing belt, all that stuff.
And the motor should outlast the car. Alright, so tore it down pretty much. Heads ready to come apart. And got it cut the right way. This is not boring work for us, but this is like work. No. So it's easier to just do time lapse, get the stuff done, and then do this. So that's the problem.
Oh, I cleaned it up.
Yeah. So it's a little cleaned up, but you can obviously tell where most of the problems were. Gravity. So the bottom, I'm guessing just where turn your car off, that's where the oil will stop and sit, and hot oil will eventually ruin your gasket.
Really good. It completely wore away this part of the gasket. Well, that whole black line material is completely gone. That's where it was getting passed. In here.
So camera died as we're explaining bad head gaskets. So came back out just to explain that to you and show you that before it's actually cleaned up, and then it won't look like nothing. So back out here to do that. Explain that in a second. Then probably definitely cleaning this stuff up, like just all the oil and leaks and all that stuff. You probably can't. So that's what I'm gonna be doing tonight. Yeah, taking a back seat on this one. Let wifey shine. So yeah, I mean, she's perfectly capable of doing all this herself. I mean, I can just hold the camera, which is a little transition for me. So yeah, I'll whatever, show these, and then whatever, you won't see me clean them, who cares. So bad head gaskets. You're looking at, this is a head gasket in between your block and the heads. So you can see, so anywhere where this like material, this black material is missing, is where, pretty much where it went bad, because you have heads aluminum for cars, heads aluminum, your block can be steel or aluminum, but steel, it's cast iron or aluminum. But anyway, so metal on metal, they don't seal, they don't create like a, they don't create a seal, so you have to put something in there. So what can go in there to seal and withstand the heat and keep making that seal? Like, so you put head gaskets, but so they're metal, and then they have this gasket maker material, whatever this is, this material is what actually seals. So over time, heat wears that out. So as you can see, it's all gasket, like this black stuff, and then it's just gone, right? And this will get better. So just looking at it, you can clearly see it's the bottom of the gasket that actually failed. So, and this is the other side of it. You can see, yeah, there's no material down here. This is a way better view. So you see the whole gasket is pretty much black, this little rubbery gasket material, and then metal on metal, metal on metal. So yeah, I guess that about covers it for head gasket. So I'm gonna get to cleaning up. Catch you next time.